After the drama with Sonia, Anita and Jonathan's relationship grew stronger. They learned each other's habits. They shared quiet moments. They enjoyed peace that felt new. There was no pressure from Jonathan's family. Mr. Arnold already saw Anita as his own daughter. Jonathan's sister Tessie liked Anita and treated her like the big sister she never had. For the first time in her life, Anita felt safe. Her insecurities started to fade. Jonathan stayed close to her. He paid attention to her worries. He watched her struggles, and he refused to ignore them. He spent nights reading about her condition. He followed medical articles. He checked support groups. He wanted to understand every part of her pain. While reading one evening, he remembered someone. His childhood friend Collins, now a doctor in the United States. Jonathan reached out and explained everything about Anita. Dr. Collins listened and gave him a clear answer. Some women have primary amenorrhea. The causes are not the same. Some cases come from hormonal imbalance. Some come from structural issues. Dr. Collins said the only way to know the real cause was to run full tests, proper imaging, and a physical examination. He advised Jonathan to bring Anita to the United States for a complete evaluation. He said there would be a clear answer after proper medical checks. Jonathan held on to that hope. He thought about how to share the plan with Anita. When he finally told her, her eyes lit up. She felt hope for the first time in years, a hope she thought she lost long ago. Jonathan promised to take responsibility for everything, the trip, the bills, the process, everything. For the first time, Anita believed she could be whole again. But a small space in her heart still felt empty, a space where Sonia used to be. She reached out to Sonia several times, but Sonia ignored her. Silence followed every message. Then one day, Sonia replied. She said she felt unworthy to speak to Anita. She felt ashamed of what she had done. Anita stopped her immediately. She told her she had forgiven her. She told her she wanted her sister back, not a friend, a sister. They agreed to meet. They talked, they cried, they reconciled. The bond returned stronger. But Jonathan's friends did not share his joy. Some whispered behind his back. Many believed he was wasting his time. Greg was the loudest among them. Greg grew up with Jonathan. Greg was close to Jonathan's ex, Rebecca. The three of them once shared the same group of friends. Everyone thought Jonathan and Rebecca would get married someday. Greg told Rebecca everything, every detail, every private matter. One afternoon, Jonathan received a call. He picked up without checking the name. When he heard the voice, he froze. It was Rebecca. Her words were sharp. She said she heard he was with someone new, a half-incomplete woman. She asked why he would leave someone like her for someone who might never be able to carry his children. Jonathan cut the call short. He told her never to reach out to him again. He knew who told her everything. Immediately, he called Greg. His voice was cold. He warned Greg never to interfere in his personal life again. Friendship has limits. This was the last time Greg would cross that line. Greg apologized, but the damage was already done. Life moved forward. Anita began her travel process. Her documents were set. The date was picked. Preparations were in place. When everything was ready, Anita and Sonia went to Jonathan's house to celebrate the good news. They ate, they talked, they laughed, they drank. When they left, Anita forgot her travel file on the table. Later that night, Jonathan heard a knock. He opened the door. Rebecca stood in front of him. He asked why she was there. She claimed she was in the neighborhood and wanted to see an old friend. Before he could react, she walked inside. She looked around the house. She paused and spoke with a bitter tone. She said she heard Jonathan wanted to fly his half-incomplete woman out of the country. She told him not to waste his money. She insisted cases like this never end well. Jonathan was angry. He told her to leave. He walked into his bedroom to pick his car keys so he could escort her outside. While he stepped away, Rebecca looked around again. Her eyes moved across the table. She saw the travel file. Jonathan returned and told her he was stepping out. She walked out slowly. He locked the door behind her. Hours later, Anita called. She told Jonathan she forgot to tell him something. She left a document at his place. Jonathan told her not to worry. He said the file was safe and he would bring it to her the next day. The next day, Jonathan brought the file to Anita. She placed it on her desk. It was 1 week before her departure. She decided to check everything again to make sure all papers were intact. 1 week passed. She opened the file again. Her passport was missing. Her hands shook. Her heart raced. She called Jonathan immediately. Jonathan said he never opened the file. Panic set in. She searched everywhere. She called Sonia. Sonia rushed over to help. They checked every corner. Nothing. They all went to Jonathan's house together. They searched the living room. They searched the bedroom. They searched every small space. Nothing. 3 days before departure, the passport was still missing. Anita broke down. She felt defeated. She felt blocked. She felt the world was against her. 2 days later, the day she was supposed to travel, the passport had still not appeared. She missed the flight. Her hope collapsed. 2 days after the missed flight, Anita walked into her room. Her eyes went straight to her desk. The passport was there, placed neatly, quietly, as if someone dropped it and left without a trace. Anita froze. At this point, it was very obvious that someone did not want her to go for her treatment. Someone wanted her to fail. But the big question now is this: who could it have been? Who could have done this to her?